Okay, so that's where we're going first.
You're gonna be the one that has to cut all this mess,
All
so
right. He said if we give meme content, he's gonna
He'll run with
he's
it.
gonna run with it. All right. Welcome to the Ask an Aggie podcast, where we're exploring the ins and outs of college life here in College Station. We want you to have the best college experience you can, so listen in as we dive into relevant topics that will help you navigate this new and exciting stage of life. Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Ask an Aggie podcast. Asher here with Jordan.
Yep, excited. We've had a lot of content coming out lately,
Yeah.
and we thought to kind of make a fun episode, right?
Yeah. So today we're basically just going to be talking about me and Jordan's biggest mistakes in college.
Yeah, just really throwing us out there,
Yeah,
being vulnerable.
We never really like flex ourselves on this. Like
Yes.
they're gonna have such a low opinion of us.
Yeah,
about
because
it.
I think all we do is talk down about ourselves.
and then up about all of our guests.
Yes, so
it's really the spirit of humility. Like
yes,
you
that's
know,
who we are. Probably the least humble people you will ever meet. Just trying to pretend to be humble over here.
oh man. So yeah. So biggest mistake in college, Jordan.
All right, so we want to start like with something fun or like legitimate.
We'll start legit, but then we'll go into the fun. Later.
Okay. So probably, and we've talked a little bit about this. I just thought I was too cool to do school, and I would not that I necessarily skipped classes, but I just wasted my time in the class over and
Yeah.
over. And so, if you're gonna be there for 50 minutes, why be too cool to be there, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for sure.
just take the notes. Like, just be ready. Like, do what you're supposed to do. Don't just read the campus newspaper the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that
Campus
was
newspaper.
you did that, right? Like, do you read the Battalion?
No, I'm on
No?
it. Like I'm shopping. I think I spent like one class period like last semester just looking at Airbnbs for a trip I was never going to
Yes.
take.
So I have a funny story on this. I took an English class. His name was C.D. Mitchell. You got on Rate My Professor, which if you haven't been to Rate My Professor yet,
Yeah.
definitely check that out. And everybody said, slam dunk, take this guy easy A. So I did. English 206. It was about Beowulf and the Canterbury Tales. I had above 100 at the end of that class, and he gave me an A, not an A plus. We were on a plus minus system. So I emailed CD and I said, buddy, I've got above 100 in your class. I have excelled. And he said, well, you played on your computer the whole time. So we were in about a 15-person room, and I just watched YouTube videos the whole time. And so it came back to bite me, being too cool. Just pay attention.
Yeah.
So what about you, Asher?
All right. So mine's similar. So I took a stats class. I guess this was the first semester of my sophomore year. And so what happened is in high school, I took AP stats, passed the AP test.
So
like,
you're ready for this.
Like I had a great understanding. The only thing was like the credit didn't transfer because of the level of class it was. It was an upper level class,
Sure.
right? And so it wasn't supposed to be any harder, right? And so I kind of do, what you're supposed to do at first. Like I show up, first couple days, I'm like, this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
And so I stopped showing up. First test I get like a 98. And so like I'm chilling. I keep going, and the grades like next test is like 95, and then like out of nowhere like I got a 70 on a test. Like so basically what happened is for I don't know the whole class. Say we went to class 30 times. I probably went 6.
Oof.
Maybe
That's not great.
6.5. I would walk out
Like
a lot.
20%.
Yeah. I was not.
That's quick
I
stats
was
for you.
not going. I was not going to class much, and so basically, I was so confident in my ability. I was like, I can do this class.
Sure.
Like I know everything. I got to the final. I needed a 92, and I got like a 91. So I had like an 89 point, like 4 or 5 or
They didn't
something.
help you out, did they?
No. And I knew not to ask because I think he could tell I wasn't there ever.
Sure.
I sat in the back corner, which was easy to walk out, and I would like try to choose good times to walk out, but. Anyway,
So like you would show up and then leave halfway through a class?
yeah, if it was like really wasting my time, I'd just leave. Or like you said, like if you're gonna be there, take the notes. And if I was like, man, I'm not taking the notes, I might as well
I'm not
just.
going to be there. Okay. So you took that in the negative way
Yes.
than what I was trying to share. I remember, so we would have clickers. I don't know if y'all still use these where you like
Yeah.
can input they were like CPS clickers, right?
Yeah.
And right beside my dorm was my biology class, a 200-person class. So I would walk over, stand outside the building where the clicker still reached,
Yeah.
and I would log into class to get my attendance credit. But but didn't do anything, never walked in the
Yeah.
building. And so not good things to do. Don't make those mistakes. Just take school serious. You're
Yeah.
here. It's
Yeah.
important. You know, a few other things. I was just kind of writing down my list of things, like some mistakes, because I'm 10 years removed from college.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know, I can see my mistakes a little bit more.
Yeah. I still have a year to make my
Yeah,
biggest mistake.
we don't. It's still on the way, you know, on the horizon. Next year, Asher's biggest mistake.
Bad things are yet to come.
Yes, but some other mistakes I made that I was thinking about is always trying with friends to prove I'm right, because that's a good way not to have friends.
Yeah.
I remember one time we failed to pay rent. I think I even told that story on here. Like,
Yeah.
just, you know, be responsible. And then probably the second thing that I wrote down and that I really thought about is just ask the girl out. All right.
yeah.
And I'm talking about my wife now. So like, it's okay. Like,
better
don't,
be.
yeah. Don't hear this as greatest regret.
Greatest regret.
What could have been, guys.
The one that got away.
Yes. Just ask her out. Like, the worst thing that she can do is say no. So shoot
Yeah.
your shot, see what happens, and it's okay if you get told no, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And so, sorry, I'm going to little teach you on this,
No,
but
you're good. You're good.
to kind of the reason I wanted to do this episode, because people may think it's a waste of time, I thought it was important. One of the things I try to teach you guys as my students and all that is failure's not final.
Mm-hmm.
And are you going to fail a class? Maybe, maybe not. Are you going to fail a test? Probably. Like, are you going to forget an assignment? Are you going to sleep through a test? Are you going to do something incorrectly? Yes, you are. You're going to fail in some way, but it doesn't ruin everything. You can still graduate. You can still get a job. You can still have a career. You can still find a spouse. You can still have the life you want, even if you fail along the way. And so your biggest mistake doesn't ruin your college career.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, that's a good word. I think that's helpful. And yeah, I think this is a good episode to just kind of relax.
Sure.
A lot of tension or a lot of, serious episodes coming out of our stuff. So yeah, that was good. Guys, we will catch you next time. And remember, if you guys have a question you want us to answer, just hit us up at askanaggie.com and we'll see you next time.